I'm going.
Sure. I'm the one who's got to see this bloke. It's great, eh? The complete phony.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Simon, Sal,
Hello.
you going?
Yeah. He's worried the magistrate like he's seeing the real him. I'd be worried if the magistrate did.
My folks, they didn't even choose each other. Like someone from her family always married someone from his family, and from the year dot, they knew it was expected of them.
Is that what's going to happen to you?
No way, mate. I'm going to choose the person I get married to. This is Australia. When in Rome.
Hey, the key.
Huh?
What'd I do with the ignition key, mate?
Hang on.
It'd be murder getting all this finished and not even getting a start out of it.
Anyway, who's to say the success rate's any better if you do your own choosing or your family does the choosing for you? I mean, like, they've been around a lot longer than you have.
Yeah. You get the funnel there?
Oh, yeah.
And my folks went around together for about 5 years before they got engaged.
Took a while making their mind up, eh?
Yeah. Then it was another 3 before they decided to tie the knot.
8 years. They only together for 8 years. I mean, that's as long as the average marriage.
Hey, but then they waited another 7 years before they had me.
Or maybe they were just trying to be sure instead of sorry.
I think it was money, mate.
What, not enough of it?
No, they were both working to pay off the house and the furniture. I'll get out of the way and we'll give it a go. Grab that. Right. Come on, baby.
Hey, you're a genius! You're a genius! You're a mechanical genius!
Yeah, well, I know.
Sorry I spoke, mate.
Structure?
Keep using that word, don't I?
What are you, a structure fanatic? Or is that a word they use at the druggie farm?
No, sort of picked it up.
Ah. Me and Teresa, we've got jobs.
That gives you bulk structure.
And you haven't.
Yeah.
So, right now, you're hungry for a bit of structure in your life.
Especially if after tomorrow I stop seeing Zed.
What's tomorrow?
The case.
Oh, hi, Wilma. Hi, Fred.
Hi, Sal.
Hi.
Whenever she comes home, she makes like we're the Flintstones.
It's probably one of the ways she puts structure into her life.
What do I put into my life?
Structure?
Ah, well, that means standing up all day. I'd rather not have it.
Right, we're off.
We are?
I've got yours.
Huh?
Bathers and towels.
Oh, hang on.
Structure beckons.
It's winter. Oh, it's spring already. Kind of.
What do we do once we get in there?
Laps.
Laps? I haven't done laps since the under-13 relay. There's my work and there's my leisure. And I can see that this leisure is about to turn into work.
Okay. Next week we'll do something less strenuous. Just so long as once a week we three do something.
What?
Anything.
The thing is to make a thing of it.
Oh, that's structure. So, where we get changed around here?
Everyone needs structure.
Oh, I see. I'm going swimming in this freezing cold pool.
Heated.
Just for Sal.
You don't have to do it for me.
Now that I'm here, I'm really into it.
I got a bone to pick with you. I arrive at his place straight from work and all.
I'm supposed to introduce Vicky to my parents.
Yeah, and where were you? Down here. I'm not meeting them by myself.
Hey, if you got proposed to, how would you like it to happen?
He means it.
If I got proposed to, I'm a fiend for romance. I want it to be a big deal.
Big deal.
Yeah, like you'd put a bit of thought into it.
Oh, like kind of a big production number.
Yeah.
Flowers and a gypsy on a violin.
No, not quite. Either that or a spontaneous flash of emotion like he couldn't help himself. All the words running together, both of us caught by surprise, shock, horror, swoon. Why?
Well, Brian and me, we've been discussing marriage.
Oh, I hope you'll be real happy together. Come on.
Hey, thanks.
It's all right.
Tomorrow,
Yeah, see you
What's
then.
tomorrow?
the tournament, I invited Brian and Sarah. Is that okay?
Yeah. It's being looked at by your folks that freaks me out.
She's an Australian, mate. She feels inferior to us Greece because we invented democracy.
Yeah, what'd you do for manners? You should have been home when you said you'd be home.
Oh, I had that jeans job. I was doing the banking, the ordering, even had a hand in display. I had responsibilities there you've normally got to be 22, 23 for.
But it fell through.
Yeah, and I'm back where I started. Honey, I'm not in fashion anymore. I'm in kitchen gadgets.
Because that's the way of getting on quickly, we are.
Seems like all I've done this year is either mark time or else gone backwards.
Yeah, but that'll change when you do this trainee buyer thing, won't it? That's soon, is it?
I'm thinking maybe of doing some outside courses.
Night classes.
Night classes, crash courses, I don't know.
In what?
I don't know that either. Maths? Accounting?
Go for it.
Oh, dental nursing's answer to Tracy Wickham.
Beg your pardon. Yeah, this is all right.
We hate it.
Next time we vote to do something else.
Oh, what's wrong with this?
You didn't even want to come, remember?
That's right. Build a bit of structure and then just tear it down again. What is it anyway? If I pick my nose, is that structure?
Hey. I was gonna say, don't jump. Change it to don't hit me.
You're back in town?
No, I'm the ghost that walks piers. People at your place said you'd be down here. What is that place, a hostel or something?
They call it a halfway house.
You're halfway to where?
Paradise, man. We all are.
Pick the suit. What do we do these days? Sell encyclopedias.
I'm in court tomorrow on a heroin charge, and this is me costume. Been a couple of months getting off junk.
I was gonna say, same old Ted, full of hope. The truth?
A hole and nothing but. So help me, Muhammad. Well, I know what's happened to me. You? We were headed to Sydney, the car blew up.
I never made it to Sydney. Somehow I ended up on the south coast. I stayed. I am a greenie.
A what?
A greenie.
Is that someone who eats worms?
Jobs, yes. Forests. You heard of echo nuts?
I'm looking at one.
Yep. Well, we're fighting to save the forest.
Where you are, there's a forest.
Yeah, I live in the country.
Nobody lives in the country.
And where do you think lamb chops come from? Port Phillip Bay.
Okay, sheep live in the country.
Yep. Clean air, cheap rent.
Killed any bunyips lately?
What is the air quality like around here? Are there fish in that ocean? These are the things that a citizen has a right to know.
What a blast from the past you are.
Nah, I'm into the future, man. One that we can breathe. Any acid rain fallen on the city lately?
A night with a fanatic. Just what I need.
You're not joshing me about being in court tomorrow, eh?
The psychiatric report's a no-no?
No, but it complicates more than it clarifies.
Nothing in it for us.
No.
What if he doesn't turn up?
Give me that dumb.
Sorry?
Dumb.
Who?
Zed.
Don't tell him, but I wouldn't mind if he was. If the magistrate gets him talking, we could be in trouble.
Really?
Plenty of time.
You sure you're gonna get off?
Who's going to pay $25,000 a year to keep me in chokey? Outside, all I cost is the dole.
Yeah, that's kind of how I think about the dole. I mean, I refuse to see myself as someone who receives welfare. I am a welfare distribution agency. No, really. I give this much to the butcher, this much to the baker,
And with this much, I buy some Bass Strait gas. Well, they may not need us to produce things, but they sure need us to consume. White trash like you and me keep a lot of people in jobs, Sport.
I keep the wheels of justice turning.
Yeah, exactly. We are heroes. No two ways about it.
What are you? A red?
No, a greenie. Keep telling you, trees, nature. Going bush is the best move I've made in my life so far.
You keep saying it, baby, and I'll stop believing you. Good day for a hanging.
Mr. Photographs.
Ah, you remember.
Hey.
Look what turned up, a greenie.
Carl, Alan, Simon.
G'day.
G'day.
Give him a burst.
Let me let you in on a secret. We are no longer farming the planet, we are raping it. But is that the case being heard today?
I said he could go as a character witness for me.
I kept telling him it wasn't a good idea.
No way. Look, I know you don't think it, but I like it. That's why I'm here. So I'm telling you this once only. This gig you play very, very straight.
You're just someone who's known me a long time. But a freak, right? So don't count.
Simon wants a word.
Simon's talking to the opposition.
It's not a football match.
Look, no offence.
No, you're right. If he needs a friend to speak for him, Sal.
We already decided Steph would be better.
Zed's pretty,
You've noticed.
Well, what am I up to? Voila. I'm not saying look at the money, I'm saying look at the wallet. I made it.
You made it.
Yeah, I'm a leather worker. Well, training to be.
That's how you make a living.
No way, not yet. Just a hanger-on picking up the craft. You?
I'm alive.
I've just been told to keep my answers snappy and short.
Zed,
That's if I get asked anything.
there's something else.
Basically, I'm just a dummy in the suit who things happen to.
How's a horse worth $1 million? A good horse gives pleasure to thousands. You mean a good horse takes thousands from them? Gambling's a fool's game. What keeps me in a job? Jobs? We'd all be better off if this place was the stock exchange and I was taking 2 units to win on CRA with ACI in each way proposition. I'd be reading the finance pages instead of the form guide. You'd be me stockbroker. What is this, a hold-up?
I'll check you later. Gotta get back to work.
Who's he? Someone's asking me to marry him. Cheeky bugger. He's my boyfriend.
July 27th, admitted to hospital suffering an overdose. Transferred August 1 to our detoxification ward. And discharged August 22nd and since then an outpatient in our rehabilitation program. If I could say one thing.
Only one?
He'd got himself quite a big habit in quite a short time. It was a question, we thought, of either methadone or decreasing dosage. He chose to go cold turkey. It's that basic strength of mind and character that led us to expect he'll prove one of our successors.
And prison will interrupt your good work?
Well, yes.
Hard to watch. I have to go.
Mm-hmm.
Lunch. With Teresa. Did you get out of bed the wrong side this morning? Have you been up all night? I'm trying to think of smart remarks in case she wants to bite my head off. He'll be all right.
I know. You're nervous.
Is it that obvious?
Hope it goes okay.
Hope this does.
He was good with people.
Yes, he was. Good with people.
and other qualities that struck you at the time?
Enthusiasm, initiative, flair, never afraid to speak his mind, but at the same time able to listen.
I take it you're not making a political point. You're not telling me he's standing here because the funds were cut to the centre.
No. Just as things are.
What's of note, I think, is that the things that made Mrs. Zalecki and her committee desirous of employing are things that any employer would find attractive.
You're starting work soon.
In 4 weeks.
I see.
It'll cut out after 6, but it's a job.
A temporary job.
Such is life.
Go on, please.
You always go to lunch in uniform?
Well, I didn't want you to think it's a big deal.
Famous opening lines, huh?
Famous opening lines.
Well, we have a Roma special, pizza Napoli, Chinotto, Bisliri, 2 cappuccinos, and beef.
I think it's the second meal we ever had out.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Suddenly I don't feel so hungry.
Me neither. How's the teeth industry?
Oh, it's okay. I call it the feed industry because that's what you're on all day.
Listen,
6 words. Couldn't handle it, gone to Sydney. 6 lousy words.
Yeah.
End of relationship.
I tried to catch up with you to say that the way I ran out was a real rat act.
Yeah, I've been wanting to try and catch up with you to say exactly the same thing.
It was a rat act.
It was the act of a rat.
A kid.
Well, kids is what we were.
Yeah.
Playing at being married.
I shouldn't have walked out.
I know.
I didn't even try to talk through what was bugging me.
Now it's too late to bother.
Half for a half?
Uh-huh.
Val! How'd it go? Terrific. All he got was probation. He told everyone they played their parts real well, then walked off.
Listen, I'm leaving school at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
That'll sort of put me where you were at the start of the year. Thing is, there aren't enough jobs to go around, are there? So if you miss out, it's not really your fault.
How is it your fault? You don't make the jobs. You're just one of the 500,000 who want one.
I never thought of it till a couple of days ago.
Guess that puts you ahead of the people who never do.
Something someone said. Chip,
Okay.
I shouldn't have called you a doll, Bludger.
No.
Sort of twisting the knife.
Experience is a hard teacher, but fools learn by no other. Oh, he said thanks for the tie.
Did he?
Not really, I'm saying it for him.
You got time for a long walk?
If I said I was pregnant,
If.
what would you say?
That I'm too young to be a father, and you're too young to be a mother.
I am.
I know you are.
I am pregnant.
You mean that I'm
I said that I was. I didn't say we were.
somebody else?
I slept with him once and I never want to sleep with him again. But you know how it is.
Well, how is it?
Well, if I'm going to have an abortion, it's going to have to be soon. That kind of crisis. Should I look forward to life as a single mother? Is that all there is? Changes, huh?
Yeah, it changes.
If you ask me, thinking you've got a mental block about mathematics is the mental block.
You think so?
Of course, it could be something to do with the fact that when you were young, they gave you a doll instead of a Meccano set. I take it you're considering classes.
Yeah, well, that's sort of what I wanted to ask you. What do you think of older people going back to school?
Well, I love it. I love it because older people usually know why they're at school.
And most kids don't.
If teaching was meant to be easy, it'd be 10 kids a class in every school in the Hilton.
Thanks for seeing me.
A teacher who hasn't got time to hear what's happened to an ex-pupil isn't being very responsible, is he?
Or she.
Or she.
And thanks for staying back too.
I mark papers here, I mark them at home. Either way, I mark papers.
And I wanted to thank you for the way you handled me that time I had the crush on you.
You had a crush on me?
Oh, well, that was sort of how you handled it, really. You pretended it didn't happen.
Wrong. I made you face facts. I gently told you that what you felt was one thing and what I felt was another.
You haven't changed much.
Haven't I?
You still talk a lot.
Fear. It's all fear. Everyone here is so frightened. Having someone come back who's actually survived outside is proof that the world isn't going to kill them. Everyone's so... Anyway, have a think about it.
I will.
What's the rules to this game?
But don't ask me, ask her. She's the one who has to play it. Just the spectator, there's only one rule of that. Watch it all happen. You're kidding. No, we're getting engaged. Oh, you're kidding. No, to be married. Oh, we don't know when, but yeah.
Hey, did you hear? We're getting engaged.
Just then.
Pretty heavy, hey?
Too heavy. Listen, shouldn't you two, be sitting together?
Just because we're getting engaged.
It doesn't mean we're going to be forgetting about our friends.
Heavy. Did I say heavy? This is a load. Yeah.
Don't make a fool of me by yelling.
Hey, Vicky!
Okay, but no louder than that.
Well, what's happening?
Our mob's on next.
Oh. So, how's work?
Oh, it's okay. You?
Fine. You?
No point complaining.
Hey! She hasn't even started playing the game yet.
Well, I mean, they're on the court.
It's not that I don't care. If anything, it's that I care too much.
I get the picture.
I need a break.
We're all waiting for a break, mate.
Whenever I'm with you, no matter what, no matter where, at least once the thought goes through my mind.
You'll do it again.
I don't like thinking.
Lock up your knives and razor blades.
I don't want to.
Look out, he's going near the edge.
Look, it's no good to you being around someone who thinks it. But whenever I'm with you,
You just do.
when I leave you here, I'll be thinking, if I said too much, really, it's no good. It's too tense. It's hollowing me out, all right? Can you understand? I promised myself I'd see it through to the court case. Now,
You want to give yourself a holiday away from me. Nothing personal.
no. Except that's a lie.
I know.
Because it is.
Because life's like that. Life's personal. When it's not, you're dead.
I never know what you're thinking.
What's it matter? Any chick now, they'll vaporise the lot of us.
All I know is I'll probably disagree.
How am I ever going to drive a decent car? No way but one. The way me brother did it. By stealing one. And look at television. Ads, ads, ads. You're nothing if you haven't got this. You're nothing if you haven't got that.
Carl?
Gave it to me. Of course, it's empty. But at least I got a wallet, and that's better than some. Is that how you'd like me to think?
Me too. It's to wear in your hair.
Carl's an okay guy.
We're all okay, guys. Even us girls are okay guys. Okay, well, I'll see you in a month. I'll call by. Any cries for help you want to make, you know my number, where I live. Yeah, you know all that.
Sunday, live from the Sydney Entertainment Centre, Molly Meldrum hosts the 6th Annual Countdown Music and Video Awards, featuring special guest presenters Nick Kershaw, Dragon, I'm Talking, Studio Echo, Hoodoo Gurus, and Meatloaf for a piece of the action. Countdown Music and Video Awards 1984, live 5:30 Sunday on ABC.
Tonight, Rumpole goes to the races and finds the sporting life very unsporting in Rumpole of the Bailey. At 8:25, Four Corners investigates the secret exploited workforce of the rag trade. Then at 9 o'clock, detailed analysis of tonight's economic statement by Paul Keating. A special live coverage including an exclusive debate between Treasurer Keating and John Howard. Then at 9:30, Bird of Prey. Crime, conspiracy and cover-up. A thriller from today's headlines. Tonight on ABC.